Hello, YouTubers. Today we're showing you my apartment here in Iztapalapa, so you have an idea of where you can find me and my mom. If you look for us, you will find us, that's for sure. We're not hiding away from anybody. We're being perfectly open and clear and blah, blah, blah. So, no card reading today. No cards. I'm not in the mood. I have to work tomorrow. Not into it. But I'll show you the apartment, okay? So this is my workspace. And let me turn the camera around so you can look at it. This is my desk. And, it's pretty standard desk. Things that preoccupy me, things that don't preoccupy me. This is my project sheet, my projects for the time being, my focus. The top of the list is Cthulhu over there. And this is Kathleen, the way I would like to see her someday. And this is Kathleen, the way I would like to see her someday. And this is my office, seen from a different angle. And let me take a look at outside, because we still have, there's a maqueta that I'm working on, the mole that we've got. Let me put some. This is my kitchen. My kitchen here. Put some light on so you can see it better. And yeah, been here since when? Since September, I think. I think I rented in September. I did the September thing. This is front door. This is my books, my interests. And, here's the Christmas tree and Kathleen again. Oh, and that's me, by the way. In the tub, that's me and Kathleen. And there's what we're going to be doing out here, out there. Actually, it's my altar. That's my grandma under the Virgin. It's my closet. But before I show you here, let me show you outside, because it's the sun's coming down. We do have beautiful kind of like view. So my dad wanted to see the apartment. He showed me some pictures of his apartment. So I'm showing him mine. This is my garden. This is my garden. It's just starting. I'm going to move it over here pretty soon when it gets bigger. And this is the way down. This is the bougainvilleas that totally made me fall in love with this place. Look at those bougainvilleas, man. Gorgeous. And take a look at my view. Look at my view. It's really pretty amazing. Ugh. It's probably the nicest thing I got. It's pretty tiny. It's a tiny little apartment. But check out my view, dogs. Look at that. How's that? I got hills, and I believe that's the big Peñón Viejo, which I'll have to explore sometime. And let's take a look over here. Hope you like my apartment. I'm number one, by the way. I got apartment number 1. My neighbors move out. I may want to rent another apartment for my kids to move in and stuff. Help them rent it, baby. I know they could get one nearby. It's a pretty huge place, Iztapalapa. Lots of opportunities, lots of jobs, lots of movement. You know, the big city. This is where we wash clothes. Of course, I don't. I do that. I do my clothes in the tub, but I do dry my clothes here. And look at this awesome view. Look at that. The sunsets out here are just outrageous. Sunsets are just outrageous. It's too bad they built the wall so tall I can't see too much from it, but we do have pretty good view though. There's not much to see there, it's just streets and houses, but what I can see is I love this place. It's a gorgeous little place. You know, try to beautify your space, beautify your life, beautify your destiny, make things make sense, you know. By the way, if you look straight down that way, you can actually see the volcanoes, but it's kind of cloudy today, so you can't see them. But on a clear day, you can definitely see the volcanoes, you know, which I love. And we're going to do a ayahuasca ceremony on the 20th of January in the Iztapalapa. I have to go scout a location, but it'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun. And yeah, that's my apartment. Just wanted to show it to you guys because you guys don't know where I'm living, and now you do. My apartment, Iztapalapa. You know, I've had a few apartments in my life. I've lived in a lot of places. But there's always the thing about, you know, having your home be your home. Oops. The gas turned that off. Hold on. There's a kind of magic to it. That whole saying, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. Of course, my home is wherever I am. But I also consider my home wherever this person next door is. Hey, Mom, say hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Say hi to the YouTubers. I don't know who's online, but there's probably about 3 or 4 people. Here she is. She's alive. Let me show you the bedroom. We only have one bedroom, and this is it. Oh, I need to put the spaghetti on the other place. Hold on. Mother, what you doing? Why did you turn that off?
Which one it over?
To put the spaghetti, I don't think it's finished yet. Maybe. No. I don't know. Here, let me serve you, okay? Back to your. There's people there, but I don't know who they are yet. Somebody watching. Can you see who's online? On that line over there, people? Probably not.
Are you going to put the
Getting them over, yeah.
together?
Yes. Con quesito, ¿no?
Pues sí, primero sí quesito.
Espagueti con mole. Una delicia de la familia Katzmarczyk. ¿Qué es? A ver.
Ese era mi plato.
Ah, mira, aquí está el queso. Ah, pues no soy yo. ¿Rico? Adelante, me llama. Eso. A ver quién está aquí, niña. Azul Cielo, hola, hola Azul Cielo. ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué nos cuenta hoy? Mira, aquí cenando y mostrando desde mi apartamento, donde vivimos. Mira, mamá, aquí hay quesito, si quieres. ¿Cómo está mi mamá? Aquí está, salúdala. Te saluda Azul Cielo y Roberto Chan. Hola, Robin, ¿dónde estás? Hola, Roberto. Ahí está mi mamá. ¿Dónde estoy? Estamos en Iztapalapa, Roberto. Cerca del Metro Peñón Viejo. No sé si conoces México, pero es un lugar algo retirado de la ciudad. Más como hasta atrás de la ciudad, casi. ¿Quieres que sí tome?
No, creo que no. Creo que lo quiero natural así.
¿En cuánto están las rentas aquí? Están como en este apartamento que renté está en 3,000. Un poquito más cuando sale con la luz y todo eso. Un poquito más de 3,000, pero con 3,000 baros. Y la neta sí está muy conveniente, o sea, estoy a 3 cuadras del metro Peñón Viejo. Y Es agradable. El lugar tiene todo, tiene... Estamos enfrente de una estación de policía, una iglesia, 2 farmacias, un mercado de comida, una guardería de niños o un kinder o algo así. De todo hay aquí. Cualquier cosa que hace falta, tenemos aquí al ladito. Hay un hospital no muy lejos. Hay un doctor privado al cual ya hemos acudido varias veces. Cuatro personas mirando esto. ¿Alguna otra pregunta, chicos y chicas? ¿Algo más que quieran saber de mi vida o preguntarle a mi mamá? Aquí estoy un minutito en lo que comemos. Vamos a comer con ustedes. ¿Verdad, ma?
Aquí estamos comiendo.
Comiendo. ¿Qué tal es el espagueti con mole? Dirá mi público amado.
Me falta crema.
¿Quieres mayonesa? Ya vieron, chicos, le falta crema al espagueti. ¿Me gusta vivir aquí? Sí, sí, me gusta. Me gusta bastante. Adoro la Ciudad de México. Adoro la Ciudad de México. Es una de mis ciudades favoritas del mundo. O sea, una ciudad que tiene todo. Muy sucia, muy loca. Algo infernal, pero el infierno siempre es un lugar para divertirse. Entonces, tiene de todo. Un lugar muy divertido, la Ciudad de México. Anoche estaba tomándome un churrín y de repente sale este cuate con una camioneta. No sale muy a menudo, pero sí sale de vez en cuando. ¡Elotes! ¡Sabrosos! Y empezó a hacer un show erótico de los elotes. O sea, calientitos, suavecitos, venga y agarra mis elotes. Así como un tipo de... Muy sugestiva la venta de elotes allá abajo cuando yo estaba fumando mi churro. Yo dije, tengo que ver quién está haciendo esto, ¿no? Es demasiado chistoso, es demasiado raro. Este comercial de elotes ambulantes, quiero ver la cara detrás de esta persona, ¿no? No era una persona, era un audio. Eran 2 chavos jóvenes. Rodeados de clientes, además, ahora sí como súper ocupados, vendiendo sus elotes. Ah, qué diversión. Con los elotes de Iztapalapa. Sí, hago lecturas aquí, asociando. Hago lecturas aquí. A ver, Roberto, se acaba el año, sí, se acaba el año, Roberto. Y fíjate, la caravana que yo dije que iba a venir, vino. Y nadie la apoyó, nadie la aceptó, que yo sabía que iba a pasar. Además, las cosas se van a poner mucho peor antes que se pongan mejor, porque la gente es ignorante. Pero la caravana desde el sur se cumplió. Tiene que venir desde Argentina. Porque realmente de lo que se trata la caravana es América Latina en contra de Manifest Destiny. Y eso, pues, es una consecuencia histórica que no podemos escapar, ¿no? Va a haber más caravanas, va a haber más consecuencias históricas de nuestros actos como especie. ¿No? ¿Satisfecho? Rico mole, ¿no? ¿Cómo se puede comprar esto nuevo? Es almendrado. Tiene almendras.
Me dijiste.
Es como África y Europa, ¿no? Europa ha desgarrado a África durante siglos, ¿no? Desde los romanos, casi, casi. Y esos morenos hambrientos, en el momento en que pueden, pues se van a ir para el norte, a desgarrar un poco Europa. No hay de otra. Igual aquí en América Latina, es la misma situación. Eso de países subdesarrollados tiene más que ver con el agresivo destrucción de recursos por parte del norte, ¿no? En vez de compartir, pues van ahí y sacan lo que pueden, saqueo. Y como los europeos valoran otras cosas que los morenos, los europeos sacan lo que ellos valoran, el oro y la plata, el petróleo, la madera. El moreno valora la cebra, ahora valoran lo mismo que los europeos. Ese es el drama. Saluda.
Así es. Señoras y señores, saludando, saludando. Así es. Así tiene que ser y así está siendo. El destino de la humanidad está definido de gracia. Yo, como estoy viejita, puedo ver con unos ojos antiguos, los ojos ancianos, cosas que están enfrente de mí, pero no son tan evidentes para otros. Como estoy sin voz, no voy a luchar en contra de mí misma con mi problema de sonido, ¿no? De modo que con mucho gusto me despido de la audiencia.
A ver quién anda, dice Shaman Arts, Louis, my dear Louis, how are you? Come on. Been a long time since I haven't seen you or heard about you. Glad to see you're online. He's a Rockto. Robin Octopus, Rockto. He's the guy that I ate mushrooms with in Tampa Bay when I was homeless in Tampa, remember? That's the guy that I went to eat mushrooms with. The guy that I went to find in Tampa Bay. Louis Minganica. You eating, Louis? Cool. What are you guys eating?
Spaghetti with mole.
Spaghetti with mole. Roberto Chan, ¿alguna sorpresa para el 2019? Uf, no quiero ni saber lo que va a pasar, Roberto. Azul cielo, ¿cómo está? De salud tu mamá. Se ve enojada. ¿Enojada? ¿Estás enojada, no? Dice que no. Dice que no. No, más bien ha tenido unas broncas de salud muy fuertes, ¿no? Más bien han sido como unos challenges de salud física y mental.
Fuertes, vacíos negros.
Vacíos negros fuertes y tratando de salir del abismo en el que caímos todos, ¿no? Pero ahí vamos, saliendo. Ahí vamos logrando el esfuerzo de salir, ¿no? ¿Cómo están mis sobrinos? Pues mira, Raza muy bien. Racita la veo, la vi aquí, se vino aquí, estuvo con nosotros un rato. La pasamos de maravilla. Se va a regresar para acá para hacer unas ventas vende unas así como el Cthulhu, que está ahí arriba de mi escritorio. Ella hace esos. Entonces los hace por pedido. Voy a ponerlos a anunciarlos aquí tal vez. Sí, los voy a hacer anunciar. ¿Saben que voy a hacer unos anuncios de cosas que vendemos? Pero los hace por pedido y le ha salido bien el negocio. O sea, le ha tenido bastante éxito con el negocio. No le va nada mal. Nanda ya no tiene su chamba, cerraron el lugar donde trabajaba. Entonces anda en la casa un poco desesperado, ¿no? Mi hermanita agarró chamba en una compañía automotriz, no sé muy bien qué es, pero es de coches, el trabajo. Y Shamakunda. No ha ido a la escuela, no ha ido a la escuela Shamakunda. Me preocupa un poco mi sobrinita, porque, bueno, me preocupa mi sobrinita por muchas razones, pero no ha ido a la escuela. Y como no quiere ir y su mamá no la está forzando, pues aprenderá lo que aprenderá de la vida, ¿no? Yo ahorita, nada más para alzar este pequeño apartamento y todo eso, me tuvo mucho esfuerzo, mucha energía. Entonces, yo estoy más bien cayendo en esta Navidad a ver cómo recuperamos un poco lo que se ha perdido, ¿no? Caer de pie, como se dice por ahí, ¿no? Caer de pie. Y lo primero, pues lo más importante, obviamente, es mi mamá, ¿no? Que es la clave del asunto, de alguna manera. Y yo mismo, yo también tengo que ver qué pedo conmigo mismo, ¿no? Tengo mis propios demonios que vencer. A ver, ¿qué más dicen ustedes? Roberto Chan, la cama. A ver, sí, ¿qué tal la gente allá? Perfecta. Sobrina te dije, Roberto Chan, la caravana de migrantes lo estará haciendo Trump para la relación. La caravana de migrantes, mi querido Roberto, es un plan que yo hice en el 2009 o 10, justo antes de ir a la cárcel, para hacer un tianguis de mercado libre desde Tierra del Fuego hasta Sasquatch en Alaska, donde no hay tarifas, no hay fronteras, es venta libre de lo que sea. Y es como el primer golpe de ese plan, es como el primer destello de ese plan. Yo había dicho originalmente que ese plan iba a ser necesario antes del 2012, cuando se cambiaba el calendario azteca. Pero yo sospecho que ahora lo que está pasando es que, como no pasó en el 2012, va a ser más bien del otro lado del plan, ¿no? O sea, la parte más oscura del plan. Pero sí, mira, Trump fue elegido para causar una guerra entre Estados Unidos y México. Ese fue todo el plan de Trump. Trump era como un soldado gringo que tenía como interés principal picarle a México, pero afortunadamente las cabezas más sensatas hasta el momento han prevalecido y Trump no ha sido asesinado. Entonces no se convirtió en mártir, no hay razón para la cual atacar México. López Obrador ganó la elección y están Trump y López Obrador bastante compartiendo un poco el mismo plan de cambiar la mafia del poder y todas esas cosas. Entonces, pues aparentemente la paz está ganando en vez de la guerra, que es una cosa, bueno, bastante buena, ¿no? Los masones obviamente van a querer la guerra porque el, ahora sí que el ganado humano ya se multiplicó mucho y quedan muchos hombrecitos que alimentar y van a acabar con todo el bosque, ¿no? Entonces, los masones, que no son nada burros, quieren una guerra, pero por otra parte, si hay una sublevación distinta de conciencia, hay un asunto ahí. Hace mucho en Deoxydo.org hablaban de una masa crítica de conciencia. El problema que tenemos en el planeta Tierra es que hay demasiados seres humanos haciendo cosas inconscientes. Las guerras ayudan a librar un poco de esa masa humana innecesaria, useless eaters, como dirían algunos. Y de alguna manera, si esos useless eaters, si esa masa humana, si ese ganado humano se convierte de repente en humanos verdaderos, el proceso destructivo de la raza humana se convierte en un proceso reparativo del planeta Tierra y hay una iluminación completa, pero para llegar ahí casi siempre es necesario llegar a un golpe brutal donde todos están casi enfrentados con una muerte violenta para poder reaccionar y ser más humanos. Esta ha sido históricamente la realidad humana, la peste negra, la conquista, todo eso, ¿no? Obviamente, ahorita con el Internet y todo, pues tenemos una pequeña ventana de oportunidad de una masa crítica de eliminación que cambiaría todo el destino de la humanidad. Si no, seguramente lo que viene es una matadera que ni les cuento a ustedes, ¿no? Lily and I said, esa es la caravana. So Shaman Art, hola Rocto, hola Shaman Arts. Hey, my Louis. Lily and I say hello, Shaman Arts. Well, hello, Lily and Louis. Are you guys still out there in the Tampa Bukkake scene? Because I'd love to see some new videos. I'm still quite the porn freak, you know. Vegan burger. Well, we just had chicken, so vegan. I don't think I make it for vegan. I'm just too damn rapacious to be vegan. Would be nice though. Still in Clearwater. Well, you know, Clearwater is a very well controlled state, my dear Louis. So downtown. So you moved out from your little apartment over there, right? Azul Cielo dice, ¿hay trabajo allá? ¿Cómo está la situación? Hay mucho trabajo en México, si quieren trabajar. Hay muchos huevones que no quieren trabajar también, pero hay mucho trabajo en México. Porque México tiene un mercado negro enorme. Entonces no es necesario buscar chamba, puedes encontrar chamba en cualquier cosa y vender cosas. Still doing business with Jesus Fish. He rented a house. Cool. Jay Fish is a very intense guy, you know. He's very intense. I hope he's okay. I hope he's all right. Oh. What about, was it Black Dog or Red Dog? I don't remember. Black Dog. What about Black Dog? Has Black Dog been around? Did he come back? Is Black Dog still out there in Tampa? I like that guy. He's a good guy. And then there was this other guy. They called him Boy. Oh God, what was his name? Sunny Boy, blonde kid. He's okay. We run the show. He's gone for good. Gone. Okay. Well, it's cool. Yeah, it's a big show, ain't it? How's George Bush, Jr.? Just lost his dad, right? Old, what's his name? Ned Bush? Ted Bush? Ted Bush. Ted, Ned. Black Dog gone. It's too bad. Black Dog was a good dude, you know. He was a good warrior. He was a heavy hitter, a good warrior. I liked him. He was running. He was running scared, wasn't he? When I met him, he had a lot of stuff in his head. You remember that? Yeah. He was hanging out with some Chinese guys too. You're not shedding a tear. No, you're not the guy that shares tears, Louis. That's not your job. You know, I God, in light of Bravo, we had so many deaths in 2008, and I was just kind of like numbed by it after a while. It was just like, you know, so many people died in 2008 that I knew personally. That was just like, okay, well, you know, this is a war, so people are dying. I did share my tears for them, though. You know, at least the ones I cared about. Yeah. We cared about everybody, I guess. Well, you know, the Bible says you shouldn't worry about the living or the dead or whatever. Some wisdom there too. We talked about these things in Deoxy many times. Yeah, what happened to Deoxy, Louis? Deoxy's gone. It kind of disappeared on me. I kind of wanted to check out some of these old forums, and I couldn't find them. You know, it was like just nowhere to be seen. Also, Lyceum kind of flaked out and disappeared. You know, thank God for the Shroomery and the DMT Nexus, but this kind of like dumbing down or censorship or whatever it was, bizarre. You know, bizarre how it all works. The human, the human cattle are not privy to a lot of these things. You know, and then you realize you're one of them. They've just been a little bit less lucky than you, I guess, in life. And you get this great compassion for them, you know, the unexperienced. The unexperienced. The gnosis came, the gnosis went. The gnosis dharma is always there, Louis. It never disappears. It's latent at times, but it's like an egg. The egg is the chicken, and the chicken is the egg. So there's no separating one from the other, yeah? But yes, gnosis came and gnosis went. That's also true. That is also true. So, doing an ayahuasca journey on January the 20th in the volcanoes, you know, and working with a guy named Josue Perez Rios from Caupalca, Peru. Pretty amazing guy, pretty amazing teacher, you know, great shaman, young, mischievous, like all good shamans should be, right? But wise in his own way. He's got some wisdom in his heart. He's a good healer. He actually heals people. Dharma Yuis, Dharma Yes. Opportunity is harder to find. Opportunity favored. Fortune favors the bold. I was told once, or I read somewhere. Fortune favors the bold. Gotta be bold if you wanna get lucky. There's a place out there in hyperspace, Louis, where everything has already happened, and we're just rolling. Get them gunnies rolling, you're high. You know? So, for viewers, who's out there? ¿Quién está allá afuera? So, well, you know, that's weird. I'm glad I found you, Louis. I'm glad I found you out there. I hang out at 963 hertz. I don't even know what 963 hertz is, but I'm going to Google it. Find out. I got a show tomorrow. I gotta dress up in my shamanic outfit of the Blue Santa and go and talk about Bufo alvarius and 5-MeO-DMT and all my friends that do it and all my friends that don't do it, and then of course offer it to all of those who are willing to experience themselves in the greater realms. You're on Twitter. I don't tweet much. Twitter's just, I do. I like the feds. I do Facebook. I'm a Facebook type of guy. Should be just be computer, give me Louis, computer, give me, like in Star Trek. But these fucking retrograde technologies. I'm going to take a couple of bolts on the moon. Okay. Bolts, you're talking about 5-MeO-DMT or just DMT? Urban Shaman. I'm on as a community urban shaman. You've been the community urban shaman, Louis, for God, ever since I've known you. Blots. Oh. LSD. Cool. Who's cooking LSD nowadays? I don't know if they're using the Zandos recipe for the blue dot. I don't trust it because a lot of stuff they say it's LSD out here is not. It's just, some type of MDMA or something else. So it's really hard to trust the drops anymore. But if you have a good contact, if you have good LSD, that's always a nice thing to have. It's always a nice thing to have. Yeah. God, I haven't done LSD since the 80s, man. Just don't trust it. In the 80s, I was working at a gas station up on Wilshire Boulevard and La Cienega. And I was doing the graveyard shift. And around 3 o'clock in the morning, these guys, these guys in a hippie van, VW bus came out, totally loaded, They said, oh, man, can we get some gas? Sure, give me some money. And they said, we don't have money, man. We got this. And they pulled out some Mr. Naturals on a little candy box, And I said, "Whoa, those are Mr. Naturals? Are they? Yeah, man. We got them at the Dead concert. Are they any good? Yeah, man. They're really good, man. All right, I'll fill you up." The chemist is an old school deadhead, pure, fine, artistic. Okay, if you know the chemist, I trust you, and certainly I trust you, Louis. You are the trustworthy guy on that realm. So, more power to you, man. I'm working right now with ayahuasca, so I'm kind of like acid out. MDMA doesn't doesn't do me well. 5-MeO-DMT and DMT definitely do. But my thing right now is ayahuasca because I like the long burn, the long sustained journey. It just really, it's really good. It's really good medicine. Really does a good job for me. And you know how it is with these things. You have to work yourself into them, or you work yourself out of them. Maybe I'm not sure how to say it, but yeah. So, you know what, Louis? That's the way this acid has been. 12 hours. 12 hours. Yeah. You know what, Lou? I did some of Sasha Shulgin's original MDMA, and I had a little jar of it like that. I don't know what happened to me, but I couldn't bring it back down. I couldn't digest it. I was just too out there, and I'm scared of that. I don't like that. I like to come back and be able to make breakfast for myself, because it was really out there. And it started with, like a 12-hour trip. And then it was just 24 and 48 and 72. And after 72, I lost count. But I ended up in the loony bin in LA because I was fighting cops naked in the middle of East LA. So, yeah. You gotta be careful of that shit, Lou. You gotta be careful of that shit. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up a little bit, Mom. Yeah, I tell you, man, this 5-MeO DMT, which I'm talking about tomorrow. I'm doing my talk about it tomorrow. I gotta bring some pictures out of my shaman. It knocked me out, man. It really shook something out profoundly. I saw the profound darkness that was around me and my mom. This black hole thing that was just hanging out with us. And I faced it for the first time, For the first time in my life, I actually faced it. And I'm still dealing with the consequences of that. So in a sense, it's kind of like this medicine is it's not a one-hit wonder. It's not a one-hit solution. It's more like something you take to shake yourself out of whatever's going on that is not working, to go out into a realm that is working better, or fuck, or go all the way, or go to death, which is the other end of it. It's either you die or you heal. But you put yourself in that crossroads really strongly, especially with 5-MeO DMT. Same thing happens with me anymore, whether it has or mushrooms. The higher the dose, the only more vivid. Yeah. We eat some good mushrooms, you and I. We eat some good mushrooms. I ended up in the morgue, I ended up in the morgue. I came out of the morgue. I took out the little tab out of my foot, little name tag out of my foot, John Doe. And I looked at it, it said John Doe, right? And I was like, not John Doe, I'm Robin Kazmarchik. Get me the fuck out of here. And I walked out. And it was really weird because what it was is that I have this cyanotic effect with some strong drugs, and I kind of looked kind of dead. So they must have just put me there momentarily while I came back to my body. Always told me there's no replacement for the personal work. The personal work is what it's all about. The drugs are just medicine. You need to get the real health comes from working on it and working it. So yeah, I've been dead for a while, Lou. I've been dead for a while. I've been zombied out most of my life, I suppose. I think I died as a child, actually. I died as a child. I think I died on the operating table a couple of times. Then I had that thing. Well, just remember your deaths. But death and life are interchangeable, aren't they? It's like being dead and being alive is not that different. It's actually very similar. But when you realize you're actually dead always, then you realize there's no death. That's kind of very liberating too. That's why we still know each other. Yeah. You could say that, Lou. You could say that, my Louie. You could say that. Yeah. You're a good man, Lou. You're a good man. You've gotten so far and so deep into me, and I've gotten so far and so deep into you that it's hard to separate you from yourself. Louis Manganika, shaman arts. So how's Fish? What's going on with Fish? There's a whole crew out there in Tampa that I kind of missed out on. Good guys, all of them good guys, good fellas. Yeah. It's good to see you here, though. I'm glad you're chatting with me, Lou. Um, I started this video to show my apartment to people so they would have an idea of where I'm living right now. But more than that, right now it's about you, Lou, because I'm glad you cut in with me. But my dear friend, I do want to spend some time away from you. Doing other things because it's a funny thing with this YouTube stuff. It kind of captures you and it traps you into a place. And I like to be loosely loose to arrange my universe around me. Fish runs the business on the street level. Business has always been good. He took Black Dog's place, I suppose. Yeah. It shouldn't be a business. I think we should be just handing it out like free to everybody. I wanted to do that. I was in LA. I was gonna get the ayahuasca there, and I was said to myself, "Well, look, I can go there into the penthouses and do like a very fancy ayahuasca retreat for 15, 20 people. Put myself a couple of $2,000, $3,000 in my pocket, or I can grab my ayahuasca and go down to the beach and just let people have little ayahuasca balls, And I ended up going to Oregon instead, but I'm still on the ayahuasca balls uh, realm. I think good psychedelics should just be shared. They should not be bought and sold and traded. They should just be shared, just freely. Of course, there's only so many mushrooms to go around. There's only so much ayahuasca to go around. DMT is easy to cook, but you have to actually cook it. You have to set up a kitchen and set up a lab and everything. I don't think I can cook DMT in my kitchen. I don't have a fridge. I need a fridge and have the burner. I need a few more things to be able to cook ayahuasca there. So but if I could cook enough of it, I'll just hand it out. Let people see what it does to their souls, their spirits, have them change, have them wake the fuck up. There's only so much because the regulations will. That's the reason, my dear Louis, that we have a caravan that is going into the United States, and that we have the United States spending more on weapons than ever before, and then we have all these things going on that we all know and love, and that's why we're in Kali Yuga. Welcome to Kali Yuga, Louis Manganica. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I totally understand the problem. On the other hand, I sense more than anything. I sense it. I'm not sure if it's like like a pre-science type of thing, but I sense a critical, massive enlightenment coming on. Things are getting lighter. I don't know if you felt it too, but things are getting lighter. Yeah. Dance, the octopus dance. Another thing that disappeared, my octopus dance website, man. I have no idea. I've looked for it and it's like, wasn't it? It was on Angel Fire originally. But I don't know. I don't know what happened to Angel Fire even, Lycos or whatever they call it. All that shit disappeared. Deoxy is the one that really blows me away because Deoxy was like, the center, the hub, the point of entry, of this whole realm. And Dimitri, well, I didn't even think he was human. I don't know what happened to Dimitri, but Dimitri was definitely. I spilled my guts out on Deoxy about everything. Ethogens 963 megahertz. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks, Lou. I don't even know how to get there, but I'm Googled out. I'm Wikipedia and Googled out, you know. Google and Wikipedia control my life right now, not myself. Occasionally I manage to get onto the deep web, but obviously I'm monitored, so I don't even take it seriously anymore. The deep web is no web at all. That's the real deep web. And getting off the grid, getting off the web, now that's a challenge in itself, isn't it? Especially for somebody like you or me. We've been on the web for so long. It's almost impossible for us to be truly cordless. Look on YouTube, lots of videos. Yeah, YouTube, what's up with YouTube, man? I mean, YouTube is a weird thing. I mean, Alex Jones, which I really liked, is gone. And when Alex Jones went, I said, wait a minute, something ain't right about this. Something ain't right with this. Like it toned down a lot of cats. I mean, my subscription list on YouTube, I had a lot of cats that I used to look at that are just gate, man. They're gone. And I said to myself, well, this is like the crunching down of stuff. I'm still there, and if I'm there, I think it's still okay, but I'm not that out there either. I'm kind of very subdued about things, You got to be the grid. Of course, absolutely. Absolutely. And the grid is based on.
I don't even know what a grid is.
I'm talking to Louis. Mom doesn't know what a grid is. The grid is actually a magnetic grid. If you really think about it, if you go to the grid, you'll figure out that there has to be a positive and a negative pole on the grid. There's like two sides to the grid. The positive side, the negative side. And the grid is what's happening in between the both sides, the positive and the negative. But as you get closer to the negative and you get closer to the positive, the grid changes, Look on YouTube, look, you got to be on the grid. Yeah, you got to be the grid. Yeah, you got to be the grid, which means you have to have an equal part positive and negative. You can't be tied to positive or negative. You have to be beyond positive and negative. You have to be above and beyond. Actually, if you go with the Vedic system, there's three things. There's positive, there's negative, and there's passionate. And you have to go beyond those three things. You have to go in. The yin yang has a third element, which is the element that binds both of them. So there's actually three gunas instead of two. The frequencies are the key. The frequencies, yeah. Well, now you gave me a frequency which is 963 hertz. I'm going to check it out. See what's going on. What's going on, Lou and Manganika? Yeah. Do you like my apartment, by the way? It's a nice place, isn't it? It's kind of cool. See, when you come to Mexico, you better come visit, man. You ended up hanging out with some cat named Aztec Phantom, or I don't know. He showed me his picture, and I said, "My God!" We ended up with, one of the metro mutants. It's like, whoa. I met a metro mutant. The most interesting metro mutant that I ever met was in Tepito, and he had a pyramid tattooed right here in his forehead with his third eye like this. It was a pretty intense guy. His whole body was tattooed. He was very thin, very, very small, very, very small framed, thin, tattooed head to foot. Totally mestizo. He was not white. He was not Latino. He was not dark. He was totally mestizoed out, but an intense looking guy. And he reminded me a little bit of your guy that you showed me when you came to Mexico that last time. It's like, oh yeah, one of those metro mutants that live long caves under Mexico City, steep caves in Mexico City. Yeah. Mexico City has a lot of portals to the under. Mictlan is very strongly tied to the city. There's a lot of openings there. I want to do a video at the Callejón del Diablo in Miscuac to see what I can conjure up over there. See if there's anything that is worthwhile looking into. Yeah, I love Mexico City too. I love Mexico City. Yeah, it's definitely the belly button of the moon. Yeah. Yeah, love. Been to Oregon though? Oregon is a trip. I don't know which is more trippy, Oregon or Fargo, but they go hand in hand, those two places, man. Fargo. Tampa Bay has its thing. Tampa Bay is like, Republicans, old people, retirees, and it's like, it's old money. Tampa Bay is old money. Fargo, Oregon, man, those places are wild places. Anyways, listen, my dearest, my sweetest, my most benign Newell, that you're the only one left here besides somebody else that is watching. I don't know, probably that poor cop that is monitoring me since like 1968 and that has to keep watching my stupid videos because it comes from up top. Anyways, I bid you goodbye, Lou. Thank you. I want to show you guys my house. Here it is. It's my house. Welcome to my house. And I see you in the next video.